Hey humans, Coach Mindy here with your FīND YOU DRīV workout of the day. Today we have KB THANGS. It's 4 rounds, 4 time of the following. First you have 25 KB American swings, which is where we go up overhead. Then we're going to do 10 per side kettlebell suitcase deadlifts, followed by 25 kettlebell swings, and closing out each round with a squat hold with a kettlebell press, 10 per side there as well. 4 times through 4 time of that. To get you ready for it, we're going to go through our warm-up 2 times, making sure we're taking our time to warm up the body. So, first things first, starting out with good mornings. Feet hip width apart, fingertips by your ears, pinch your shoulder blades together, soft bend in the knee. And we're going to hinge. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the gut up top. You're going to give me 10 reps there. Wide toe sweep is next. Take your chest down to your right knee. Sweep across to your left, standing all the way up, and then reverse it. 10 total reps there. Then you're going to give me 10 total alternating lunges. Big step forward, lowering that back knee, keeping that chest up, staying all the way up, returning to center. Down to the ground for the next few movements, starting out with fire hydrant. So, you're going to be in a quad position, hand underneath the wrist, knees underneath the hips. You're going to give me 10 circles forward, 10 in reverse, and then switch sides. Really important, if my left knee is in the air and doing the rotations, put more pressure in your right hand. If necessary, even lift that left hand off the ground. The purpose for this is we can sometimes lean and that left arm or the opposite arm will give. And so we're really not concentrating our efforts in our hip. So if you eliminate the option to lean, that'll really isolate it in that hip, and that's what we want to do there. After your fire hydrants, you're going to stay in that quad position. You're going to kickstand your right foot out to the side, keeping your foot flat. Leg nice and long, driving the energy out to the blade of the foot. Back toes will be flat for this. Sink the hips, trying to get your chest low to the ground. Rock back forward, nice and slow, giving your body a chance to warm up. And you should feel a nice stretch along the inside of the leg. 10 on one side, 10 on the other for these. Then, after you've done 10 on the right, 10 on the left, you're going to return to that right leg. And you're going to give me 10 raises. So, a lot of burn there in the hip and the butt for good reason. Next, once again, staying in this quad position, we're going to do bird dog. So, opposite elbow and knee come together underneath. Extend out into a straight line, driving energy out through the heel, not pointing the toe. I want a nice long line from my thumb, which is facing the ceiling, all the way to my heel, making sure that we're not bowing up. I really want to try to make a straight line so you could roll a marble from one end to the other. 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and then we're going to close out our warm-up with 10 Russian kettlebell swings, which is stopping right there at eye level. So quick hinge, notice that my arms are in contact with my body, my chest is up, it's just a soft bend in the knee, squeeze the butt, squeeze the gut. Really important here, 2 things, that those arms get nice and close and that kettlebell stays nice and close. Additionally, my chest is up and I'm not completely collapsing down and that kettlebell is not separating from my body. Keep it close. All right, that's your warm up. 2 times through to get you ready for kettlebell THANGS. All right, so in the warm up we did Russian, which is eye level. For the workout today, we will be doing 25 American, which look like this. So, quick hinge, explode through the legs, squeeze the butt, squeeze the gut, should float, and then punch up, trying to get those biceps as close to the ear as possible. You're going to do 25 reps there. Then I'm going to grip that kettlebell in one hand. My feet are going to be slightly more narrow than my hips. This opposite arm can have tension in it, or it can be on the hip. I'm going to lower that kettlebell to just to the outside of my pinky toe, get a full grip. My hips are slightly elevated so my shoulders are in front of that weight, so I'm not dropping down. I'm also not leaving my legs long, so then I'm rounding out my back. Find that just right position. Stand tall, squeeze your butt, squeeze your gut. Arm stays long, does not bend. 10 on the right, 10 on the left, and that'll be your kettlebell suitcase deadlift. Our next movement is going to be a kettlebell cling. So a little bit of coordination with this piece and a little bit of shifting with the hands. My feet are going to be in my squat stance because a clean is going to end in a squat. So it'll look like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in that good setup position. Just like the suitcase deadlift, that kettlebell is going to stay in line with my feet. My chest is slightly up, eye on the horizon, and my hips are elevated to a spot where my shoulders are above the kettlebell, but I'm not rounding out. So I'm not down in a squat, hips are slightly up, trying to keep my chest up as much as possible, eye on the horizon. From here, stand tall, squeeze your butt, squeeze your gut. That's the first step. So you might want to warm this up before the workout starts. Step one, get this nice standing tall position, squeezing the butt, squeezing the gut. As soon as your legs lock out, you pull your elbows high and outside, and your hands shift from the top of the kettlebell to the side. So it'll look like this. Notice first, legs are locking out strong. Then I keep that kettlebell nice and close, elbows high and outside, and quick transition to the side handles. All right, from here, just down into a squat, standing all the way up, and then reverse those movements in reverse order. So we've got legs, arms, arms, legs. So I do not move my arms until my legs are fully locked out, and then I do not go back down until my arms are straight. Tracking on that? I hope so, because I can't hear your questions. All right, so to warm this up before the workout starts, do a few just standing tall, making sure we're getting that just right position. Then do a few elbows high and outside, quick arm transition, maybe 5 of each. Then once you have it in that just right position, give me 5 squats, and then we're going to glue it all together for that final kettlebell clean, which looks like that. Okay? So that is your kettlebell medicine ball clean. Kettlebell medicine ball clean. It's your kettlebell clean. After 25 of those, in case your hips and glutes are not on fire enough, we are going to bring that kettlebell to our shoulder. Opposite arm out with tension. You're going to go down into the bottom of your squat, and you are going to give me 10 presses on one side, stand up, change sides, 10 presses on the other. So from the front, again, I want you to get that weight to your shoulder first. Feet are in your squat stance, hips go back and down, pushing those knees out. Press up. Now, in the event that you only have one kettlebell weight, and that's a little bit too heavy for that, we can use a dumbbell for this movement. And perhaps you have a lighter dumbbell available. If you do not, a gallon of water is 8 pounds. That's an option. And if that is not available, grab a book, grab something with a little bit of resistance, get in that squat position, hold it for 10 reps. Whatever you choose for that press, ideally, we would really like you to be able to stay down in the hold for all 10 reps. Stand up, change sides, and then again, try to do those 10 reps unbroken. So we're holding that squat position, which is part of the purpose for this, in addition to having that offset weight. So things to look for with the weight, you start to collapse on one side, or you start to twist. So keep those knees pushing out hard. And maybe we don't even do a weight. Maybe moving that arm is enough, but something with a light resistance, just to give you some feedback, like a bottle of water can be helpful too. So you're gonna go through that four times. If you have any questions or maybe need some alternatives, let me know. Otherwise, have a great workout.